Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Today I've got an IPA for you and it's from Brooklyn. And I got this in Tesco. And you're probably thinking, hang on, isn't every other beer reviewer in the UK right now talking about beers they got from Tesco? And to be honest, you're probably right. In case you haven't heard, Tesco went a little bit mad last week and they've suddenly decided to start stocking loads of new craft beers. The range they've got in there is fantastic. It's really impressive. Okay, I'm not going to go on too much about it, but the range is really good. Okay, all of a sudden, yeah, everyone's shopping at Tesco. And I've noticed a lot of the beer reviewers that I subscribe to are all chatting about these beers and they're reviewing certain beers from the range. So I've tried to I went down there, obviously, to see what it was all about, and I picked up a few beers, and I've been looking through the videos over the last few days and seeing which ones people have been reviewing, and I tried to pick out a couple that haven't been reviewed yet, so I didn't want to step on anyone's toes. So I've gone for one from Brooklyn. I'm a big fan of Brooklyn. Love their lager. It's possibly my favourite lager. So I spotted one in Tesco from Brooklyn that I've not seen before, and it is a can of their Defender IPA, bright orange can. Spotted it on the shelf. The first thing that I took was caught my eye, should I say, was the colour of it. Really bright orange can, loads of yellow, and it kind of has that kind of old school sort of Marvel DC comic kind of look about it. And I think that's why they called it the Defender. That's kind of the style that Brooklyn have gone for with this, the Defender IPA. It's coming in at 5.5% ABV, and even there they've got it in kind of like a old school kind of comic book price tag type design, you know. So it's very cool. So yeah, Brooklyn Defender IPA, 5.5% ABV, golden IPA it's described as here. It's in a 330ml can. Let's get it into a glass, see what we get. So yeah, I did buy a few from Tesco, and I will be reviewing them at some point in the near future. But yeah, I thought I'd get a couple out of the way that so far no one else has reviewed, because I don't want to bore everyone on the internet. So here we go. This is the Brooklyn Defender IPA, and it looks very much like an IPA, truth be told. Leave that there so we can all see it. Brooklyn Defender IPA. I love the can. I do like that artwork. That's fantastic. So there is this Defender IPA. Slight haze to it. I mean, you can see my fingers through it, but when I do put my fingers up, you can see there's a slight haze to that. Decent enough levels of carbonation. I'm not sure if you can pick up the bubbles rising up on that one, but there's a good level of carbonation on it. It's just shy of a finger of just off white head. It looks good. It looks like a decent looking IPA, that. Let's get an aroma. A lot of orange. Bit of grapefruit. Slight bit of passion fruit. Maybe even a tiny bit of mango. Excuse me. So I've had a dodgy cough the last week or so. Hope it doesn't ruin the video. That smells gorgeous. Loads of orange and grapefruit on that one. A little bit of hoppiness coming through on the aroma as well. That really does smell nice. Let's get a taste. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's a beastie. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And that's a relief. Oh, so much tropical fruit. Loads of orange on the flavour. Orange and grapefruit. Really quite citrusy. Lovely. A really big, bitter, hoppy finish on the back end as well. But it complements that tropical fruit flavour beautifully. This is a big flavour. This is a big IPA. Oh, that's so drinkable. Quite thin, watery mouthfeel to it. Excuse me. Oh, that's brilliant. That is hitting all the boxes. Loads of tropical fruit. Big citrus, fresh hit when you first taste it. And those hops come in rather quickly, to be honest. Oh, bang. Just as you're kind of starting to identify the citrus fruits in the flavour, just as you're thinking, oh yeah, it's a nice tropical IPA this, bang, the hops come in. Big, bitter, hoppy finish. And it does linger, that hoppiness. Oh, that's wonderful. This is another fantastic beer from Brooklyn. I don't know if this is just new to the UK, or if it's a new one from Brooklyn in general. But it's the first time I've ever seen it. I went into Tesco, a few days ago. It's Monday now, and I went in on the Friday after work. It's the first time I've ever seen it. First time I've ever heard of it. This is spectacular. This is an absolutely blinding IPA. Big citrus burst, loads of grapefruit, orange, slight bit of lemon, really tropical. Got a bit of passion fruit in the flavour as well. And then just to say, just as you're sort of getting your tongue around that kind of slight citrus fruity sweetness, the hops come in, bang, big hoppy taste. And it starts kind of mid palate. There's no real maltiness to speak of. It's very crisp, it's very refreshing, it's beautifully drinkable, it's got a lovely mouthfeel. Big fruity citrus taste, like I mentioned when you first get it. Big fruit flavour, lots of citrus, grapefruit, it's lovely, big tropical fruit on it. And then bang, those hops come in, like mid palate, like mid of your tongue. Fruit, boom, hops. Oh. And they complement one another beautifully. That tropical fruit, this big citrus, crisp burst, and those hops coming in, they complement one another beautifully. This is a fantastic IPA. I just wish it was in a 500ml can. I wish I had more. Bugger. I'm going to go back to Tesco and buy a few of these. They were doing 3 craft beer cans for $5.25, I believe. I picked up a couple more, but I was really keen to get this one tasted. I love Brooklyn Lager. It's probably my favourite lager, but I've had a couple of other beers from Brooklyn lately I've not been particularly impressed with. Wasn't impressed with their Brooklyn East IPA. Wasn't great. Wasn't impressed with their Naranjito, I think you pronounce it, which is like an orangey pale ale. Excuse me. I wasn't very impressed with that one. What else did I have? Was it a summer ale I had from them? That was okay, but not particularly spectacular. This, however, is on the more Brooklyn Lager level. This is quality. This is a quality IPA. It's lovely. I've had it in the fridge. It's really cold. Oh. But despite that, you're not losing any flavour whatsoever. That is packed of flavour, packed full of flavour. So much fruit, so much citrus, so much hoppy bitterness at the back end. There's a big flavour. That is wonderful. That is a cracking beer. I'm going to enjoy the rest of that. Defender IPA from Brooklyn. I haven't done this for a while, but I'm going to do it. Fuck it, it's that good. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Well impressed with that. 10 out of 10. That is everything you would want a good IPA to be. Really refreshing, big, bitter hoppiness at the back end. Awesome. I love that. Absolutely love that. Love the artwork on the can as well. Love the kind of nod to the old comics. That's fantastic. Brooklyn Defender IPA, 5.5% ABV. Available at Tesco. I'm not sure of the individual price. I think it was about $1.60 or something like that. But like I say, I bought 3 for $5.25 or something. But yeah, available in Tesco. You're probably most likely to find it in a big Tesco. I think they call them the Tesco Extras. If you're lucky to have a big one near you, get down there. But that's fantastic. Amazing from Brooklyn. Brilliant IPA. That is exactly what I want from an IPA, personally. 10 out of 10 for that. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Brooklyn Defender IPA. Give it a go. Really well recommended, that one. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Give it a big thumbs up. Please keep subscribing. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.